Hi from Houston. We are ready to begin. So get something to drink and be ready to listen to great things. No, anche da tutto. Però agli italiani facciamo un saluto speciale. To all our Italian friends, a special greetings. So, ciao a tutti e siamo molto curiosi di vedere cosa Olderico ci dirà adesso. Buona session e ci vediamo più tardi.
We will start in 5 minutes. Welcome everybody. We will wait 2 minutes and after we will start the presentation. Good morning to everybody. Thanks to attend this breakout section. Today's topics is about how to grow local economy and improve sustainable development. Thanks also to digital transformation. I am Olderico Caviglia. I come from Milan, and I am charter member of the Rotary Eco Club Milan, the first eco club in Italy and the second in Europe. It's a club based on ecology, environmental, and sustainability. I am also District International Service Chair of my district 2041. And today I will introduce you this kind of topics with three different kind of projects. But first of all, I want to introduce you my city. Our district is a metropolitan district of Milan, 2041, Italy. And I want to introduce you with a short video, our city, Milan. Who have been to Milan? Wow, a lot of people. Okay, so I want to introduce you the journey of my speech. I will talk about which is the situation now, about the innovation scenario, because COVID was a big tragedy, but also was a great opportunity for humanity. And I want to tell you something about which is the situation and which are the opportunities in the new world, because the world is changing. And after I will introduce four interesting projects. One is the Programma Virgilio, born 25 years ago in our country, and especially in our district. Was 2040 district, now 2041. Programma Virgilio is a free tutoring program where Rotarians helps new entrepreneurs to develop new companies and to start new business for free, of course. The second is a project about how to redevelop some villages, thanks to great resignation, because a great resignation is a great opportunity, especially for little cities, to help people to come back from the big city to live in a countryside or in a little village, improving their lifestyle. After we will talk about the global grant with ESRAG. I am team leader in plastic solution task force in our ESRAG Rotary Action Group for Environment. And I will show you a global grant where it's possible to create opportunity and jobs in a country, thanks to the attention to the environment. Last but not least, I will talk about an interesting APP only developed in our district to create connection between Rotarians, especially to help for training, for sharing idea, and to manage the opportunity in our district. Onda is news now, and it's with My Rotary. It's connected with My Rotary, and we can you can use this kind of application to find different kind of opportunity. So I will start with a short video about which is now the situation. What digital transformation is going to do in our world.
Once upon a time, business as usual was often good enough. No more. Where we are going, good enough is dead. In a world where everything is connected, where everything is equally excellent, where performance is reaching perfection, there's only one space left to create in: you. Right now, you are a central point in the raging tornado of change fueled by digitization, mobilization, augmentation, disintermediation, automation. Well, the list goes on. Science fiction is becoming science fact. Think about self-driving cars or computers that can learn and think. The way we work will never be the same. The skills we need will be dramatically different. Winning or losing are now happening faster than ever before. So what's your response? How will you discover new opportunities in one of the most transformational times in human history? Are you driving change, or are you being driven by it? Disruption has become the new normal. With change, it's always gradually, then suddenly, well, things really have stopped happening gradually. This change is exponential. Everything that used to be dumb and disconnected is now wired intelligent. Cars, cities, ports, farms, even our bodies will be wired with sensors and will talk to each other. These game changers are also combinatorial. They amplify each other, creating a perfect storm of change. Quantum computing fuels big data. The Internet of Things fuels artificial intelligence and deep learning, which fuels robotics. However, anything that cannot be digitized or automated will become extremely valuable. Human-only traits such as creativity, imagination, intuition, emotion, and ethics will be even more important in the future, because machines are very good at simulating, but not at being. Yes, robots and software will do some of our work, but this will allow us to focus on things that cannot be automated. To imagine change squared, you've got to start engaging more with what might be, not just with what is. Immerse yourself in the immediate future, 5 to 7 years out from today. We need to go beyond technology and data to reach human insights and wisdom. Technology represents the how of change, but humans represent the why. The future is about holistic business model. The opportunity is to be liquid, to learn just in time, not just in case, not single improvements, but complete transformations, not individual systems, but new ecosystems. Humanity is where true and lasting value is created. We will engage, rate, and buy things because of the experiences they provide, because of their transformative power. The future doesn't just happen, the future gets happened. The new way to work is to embrace technology, but not to become it. The future is in technology, yet the bigger future lies in transcending it. Let's live and lead from here.
So, COVID was a tragedy, absolutely a tragedy for humanity, but also a great opportunity. World is changing. And our era is characterized by speed and uncertainty. And how you deal with them, both if they are combinatorial in math, are named chaos. So you have to be ready and prepared. What means ready? Ready means that I know what happened, when, where, and how. But it's not enough today in this scenario. We must be prepared. Prepared means able to think out of the box, able to change our mindset, and to come out from our comfort zone. And COVID was absolutely a moment where people did it, and many Rotarians did it, because we moved in digital, a lot of clubs, not only, but many did a good improvement. And we changed it in a mix of digital. I am sure that the future will be digital, a mix of physical and digital. A good balance between this kind of option. And also, we have to think about the future of our organization, companies, an organization, non-profit like Rotary in class. And every organization will survive only if they think about the customers and the members of the future, especially the new generation. Because in the next 10 years, it will be a lot of change, more than in the previous 1,000 years. But digitalization, we cannot stop digitalization, but must be human-centric. In the video, they say you must not become part of it, but you must use technology in the right way. Technology is a tool, like in past fire, when thousands of years ago, humanity discovered fire, they were not able to use in the right way. And they need a lot of years to learn how to use in a right way. And maybe today, not everybody uses it still in the right way. But the same is for technology. We need to use technology in the right way. Because remember, technology never asks for permission. Think about paper map. We're still using paper maps. 3, 4. Everybody now, we are using Google Maps. I just want to tell you a story. When I became a Rotarian 20 years ago, I was a young, shy Rotarian. I entered in a very conservative club in Milan. It was May, and they say, oh, you have to go to the District Congress. Oh, okay, nice. Let's go. I say, no, you can go. We know already everything. Because in my club, it was a gap of 20 years between me and the youngest. And so I took Saturday morning. They say, it's a villa outside Milan. You can find it very easy. It's a villa, there is a park. And I took my car with my paper map that was to find a street, was like to do another battle, okay, 4, F7. And when I arrived in the street, I found a place with a villa and a park. I entered, I sit down. It was a lot of people, older, younger. It was normal for me, and I was waiting the Congress. But nothing happened. So I went to the reception and I asked, excuse me, when will start Rotary Congress? In the reception, Rotary Congress? But this is a house for old retired people. I got the wrong gate. What's the next? But with Google Maps, this kind of mistake today, you don't do it. So, what happened? We need to understand what happened, because for the first time in humanity, we have 7 different generations. The greatest, the silent, the baby boomers like me, the Generation X, the millennial, Generation Zeta, and Alpha especially. And we need to deal with this because there are a lot of people with every generation has different point of view, has different needs, and you have to take care of this. Otherwise, all of these generations are going to fight between them. And also there is the problem about the 5 kind of worlds. The first world were industrialized nations. The second is less industrialized nation. The third, not industrialized, but with natural resource. The fourth is without industrialization, without natural resource. Rotary is dealing in a lot of projects in this kind, especially in terms of Third World, about project for health, for food, different kind of projects. But we need to think about the Fifth World that has no border and is made with people that is out of the digitalization opportunity, because they have no connection, because they have not the device, or because they need to learn it. And these people has no border. There are in every country, we have people that risk to finish in this part of the world. And I think that Rotary has a great opportunity because there is a great opportunity of Rotary because we have 2 different kinds of people. People with gray hair like me that worked and has an experience, got an experience in job. And this kind of experience, you need to live it. You need to work for many years to get it. And also we have Rotaractors. They enter inside of the organization now. They are more digital. And if Rotary mix these 2 kinds of knowledge, especially the experience and the digitalization, I think this way can be a very exponential opportunity for our organization. And now I want to ask you another thing. Who is going in this room to use a smartphone with only one hand? With one finger. Who is he going to use? You know, if you go in the underground, in the bus, you can see a lot of young people, especially Generation Alpha, that is using a smartphone with only one finger. And this is a very important thing. This is a named micro moment. We need to learn to understand and to read micro moments, because these kind of things will change our world. Think about it. Now our society is based on index finger. The leader that lead the way, also in art, design each. Okay, and the leader lead the way with the index finger. It's totally different with this the alpha generation, because they use the thumb finger. Thumb finger was one of the three things about human supremacy with other animals, because you can use the tools. We lost this kind of opportunity in past, maybe in Mesopotamia, because Sumeri didn't use the thumb finger to count. And we became index finger. But this can be a very big change. Think about architecture. We are working with a very famous Italian brand, because they think that in future, the new architect, the youngest architect, will change the houses. But now the houses are designed for index finger. In future, will be designed for thumb finger. Maybe it will be a revolution. And if you don't understand this kind of change, you fight with it, and you risk to lose a lot of opportunities. And this is one example, but digitalization, the important to become more digital, it's absolutely necessary also for our organization. There is also a little story about Rotarian. You know that there is a Rotarian that cleaning his house, he found a lamp. He touched this lamp, and the genius came out. And the genius said, "Oh, thank you. Finally, I am free. And tell me what you want." He said, "Oh, I am Rotarian. I want to go to Evanston. I dream to go to Evanston, but I am worried about the airplane, and I suffer to go in the boat. So can you build up a bridge between Spain to US?" And the genius said, "Are you crazy? You think how many items you need to do this kind of bridge? How many materials? And take something more easy." And the other time say, "Oh, I am working digital, and in my district, and I would like that our members become more digital and more technological." And the genius say, "The bridge you want with 20 or 25 lines for different direction?" Okay, so in this situation, what we can do? In Milan, 25 years ago, we started this kind of project, Programma Virgilio. Now a short video so you can understand what we are talking about. I want to give you some numbers about this project. It was born 25 years ago. A group of Rotarians from Milan, they was thinking that it was important to give the knowledge to new entrepreneurs. And when I started to work in IBM many years ago, my boss always said, you have 3 moments in your life. First, learn. Second, earn. Third, give back. And I think Rotary is a good way to give back. Yesterday I was talking with a taxi driver. He asked me, what is Rotary? It's a good way to give back. And so this is pure service, Rotarian service. We received the request about a new entrepreneur and a tutor, Rotarian tutor, for 1 year for free, help the new entrepreneur to evaluate the business, to understand if the idea can work or not. It's the project is already spread in other districts, and more than 1,600 companies are tutored in the last 25 years. 64% stopped after the first year. And this is very important because we take care about help the new entrepreneur, don't waste money to start with an idea that doesn't work. So we evaluate the idea, and at the end of the year, we can say to the new entrepreneur, this idea for us can work or not. We estimate also that with this company, we create around 3,500 jobs between the company and the ecosystem around the other company. And I think that this kind of project can be spread everywhere, because everywhere there are entrepreneurs and Rotarians has a good knowledge. Why Rotarians want to go in their town with their knowledge? It's time to start to share knowledge and to help new entrepreneurs. So the second is not yet a Rotarian project, but is about the great resignation. You know that COVID has changed the way we work. It's possible to work from home. Many projects, many activities can be done from remote. And so, you know that Italy is the land of biodiversity. We have a lot of nice places. And in a part of Piemonte, that is a region in the north, we started to help people that want to go to work and to live, come back from big city to the short village. I show you just this area where we are working, because here the landscape are designed from the farm, so I think I enjoy this area of Italy, and so you can understand that why people want to change their lifestyle, that they understand that with God it's possible to go to live in another place. inside of three big cities, Torino, Milano, and Genoa. There are a lot of little villages, so people can go to live and work there, and maybe come back to his company in Milan, Torino, Genova, 1, 2, or maybe 3 times every month. Because if we intercept the Great Resignation, I think that the internet, because internet is become the important things to enable the factor to repopulate this kind of village. Especially, we can promote sustainability, we can improve lifestyle, we can help also to birth local company, maybe the food for craft, because when they come back, they have new idea. And many traditional jobs can be done from remote. Think about this research. Google did a research that in the Milano ring, people every year lose 29 million hours in queue. And 42% of these people go to office to do meeting online. Think about it. If you can use only 10% of these 29 million hours to help old people, young people in the social area, and think about the sustainability, the pollution. And this is only one ring of Milan, ring road of Milan. Think about many other cities. We create a new Rotary Eco Club Milan because we think that the environment is absolutely important. And Rotary too, our Rotary Club, our Rotary Eco was the first in Italy, the second in Europe, and we decided to create it because we want to deal with the environment. Also, Rotary started with a 7-area focus of the Rotary Foundation. It's very, very important to move toward this sustainability. Think about this, my experience. Before COVID, I have been in 43 nations. I attend Rotary meetings in person in 43 nations. Okay? Do you know what all the Rotary Club has in common? Especially the meeting online. Do you know? Somebody?
There are some clubs in the world.
Okay. Because generally, in every Rotary Club, there are technical problems. Doesn't work anything, doesn't start the presentation, there is no connection. But thanks to digital and thanks to Zoom and other tools, from March 2020 till December 2021, I attended Rotary meeting in 105 nations, and I created a group of a network of Rotarians, a very important network, using only technology, because technology must be a tools that allow me to enter in touch with people. And many touch points, I did a lot of digital touch points, and I finalized a lot of these digital touch points in-person touch points here in Houston. I met a lot of people that I met in past in digital. So we need to learn to be more digital. Because environment is very important, and we need to remember that God always forgives. Man sometimes forgives. Nature never forgives.
et je m'en vais. Grazie, professore. Concludiamo qui.
This is an advertising about Professor Musumeci, who was a famous, is a famous cardiologist, and during his son wedding, he had to left the ceremony to go to save life. With 5G, now you don't need to do it, because you can do from remote, and a lot of jobs be done in the right way from remote. And we need to learn about it. The next example is an ESRAG plastic solution team project, how to reduce plastic waste in India. It's a global grant. And this is an example. You can scan and you can see the presentation of the project, our website. Please subscribe to our newsletter. We have a lot of information about it. Dr. Kastata had a great idea. Helping people to go to get the plastic waste to deliver it in a place where it can be used thanks to some machine to become bricks and used, for example, to build little house. This is one application. So people can earn money to deliver the plastic, and also they can work to create this kind of bricks. Maybe the future of this, the next step of this project is to create an app where in a mobile phone, people can say, here there is the plastic, please, let's go to take it. There is the pollution, the plastic waste, please go there, bring it. And they can show where they can deliver it and get the money back. So I think that there are a lot of ideas, and this is important, and technology generally can help in this kind of process to create the connection between people and to generate ideas. Because if I have one apple and another people one apple, I improve. If I exchange the apple with another person, I continue to have one apple. But if I share one idea, I go back with two ideas and the same the other people. So we are talking about APP, and so it's important to talk about the APP of our district, named Onde. Just a little video to understand what is Onde.
Welcome to Onde. Onde is a digital application that has been developed by the Training Committee of the Italian District 2041 of Rotary International in the Rotarian year 2021-2022. Its aim is to train and inform Rotarians by means of mobile devices, such as smartphones or tablets. These devices have become part of our everyday lives and are an effective way to get in touch constantly and establish solid relationships and create valuable partnership in service. Onde is the Italian word for waves. Waves that travel through space, bringing messages, knowledge, and experiences from Rotarians to Rotarians. Waves that can be listened, but also broadcasted by generating new content for the app. Knowledge that can be shared among Rotarians and chances to take part in an enriching dialogue on Rotary, its history, its values, and its projects. A dialogue that has lived or live, following the needs of the availability of everyone. Wherever you are, at home, on your favorite vacation spot, or during your commute to the office, you have access to a wide library of podcasts and videos, a news section, and a special application that brings you online and in-person club district events with a single click. You are a step far from getting in touch with Rotary whenever you are, wherever you are. Download only on Apple App Store or Google Play now. We are waiting for you.
Why an app? Because the use of podcast is growing exponentially. And so I can listen everywhere I am, when I need it. And also I can have, as a Rotarian, a point of reference for my update and my information in addition to my Rotary that is only a website. My Rotary is a website. We need an app because with app I use every day. My mobile is always in the hand of the people. And this is because I think that this application is very important to use it and to develop. And also I can promote, share idea, promote my club, promote my project. And generally, when you share idea, when you share best practice, you can always grow. So here you can stay in touch with me. Here there is also my payoff that is be local, be international, and of course, be digital. You can scan my card and but first of all, a special thanks to Mario Grassi, District Governor 2041, Alessandra Faraone Lanza, District Trainer 2041, Michaela Scarangella, Operating District Secretary, and last but not least, Alessandro Mantini, that is our Zoom director, and because now we are connected all over the world and also in London, thanks to the technology. So we are live with a lot of people. So thanks for your presence. And if you have any questions, we are here. Otherwise, we can continue on top of testing. You have to take the microphone, please.
Is it turned on? Yeah, it turned on. In the earlier slide, you had a slide about mentoring entrepreneurs. And so some clubs are big, some clubs are very small, and so the skills that can be offered to mentor might not be available in all clubs. How did you start finding out what the inventory of skills in Rotary are that could be used to help an entrepreneur?
Good question. We create a database with all the skills. So who decide to assign the single tutor, because every project is a main tutor and different kind of other tutor, for example, a law, engineer. They can help to create, to find the right person for the right project. And if it's not, this is generally, it's a district project, because you need to have a lot of skills. Otherwise, we be inside a little club, we don't have all the skills to manage this kind of problem. But anyway, if you want to go ahead, write to me and we can chat about it.
Thank you, Olderico, as usual, very inspiring. Thank you. My question is all about Rotary International that I think you know quite well. As you know, we collaborated with the program, and that was very exciting and rewarding. My question is about home. Of course, my view is going of the app, but and I received my colleague, my Ringrazio, information about very innovative, I would say, a breakthrough change in the way the legal of what. So my question is, how was this app accepted by the audience, so by the audience? Is it being adopted widely? Is it being refused to a certain extent? So how is it going?
Thanks, Sergio. Only has a very good audience because a lot of people download it and they're using it. Maybe almost half part of the district downloaded the application and it was used to start it. But I think that we need to improve and also to help Rotary to become more digital. The funny story I told before, it's reality. So we need to improve because these tools, I think it's absolutely important and can be a very important system to share knowledge and create connection and promote activities inside of the district. So training is always the magic word.
By the way, you have one more user since now.
Another question.
Hi there. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tolga. I'm actually a road writer from Mongolia. So, Mongolia is, we have a 3 million population, and like land mass is huge, like 17 fish in the world. So it's like there are a lot of rural areas, okay, local places which don't have infrastructures like Wi-Fi, electricity, run tap water. So I think digital transformation of technology is going to be very important for these local people to actually tools and resources to improve their daily life. For example, whether the solar panels, the electricity, with the water to treatment processes, with the again. So this kind of things will be huge, I believe. So my question was, how do we you mentioned 16,000. How do you that?
Yeah, I think that Rotary can have maybe the opportunity and also the responsibility to work on it and to help all the people to become internet enabled. I think this can be a very global project because without the internet, I think that the risk is that a lot of people, like people in rural area, I've been in Mongolia 20 years ago, and I think that people that lives in rural area can become the 5 world, the 5th world that we talked about before. So I think that the government, Rotary, must do this kind of work.
Thank you.
And thanks for the
Nice presentation. I really like that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good morning. Myself is Olderico from India. We do sometimes this job fairs, where we invite people. I was wondering, how do you get people to do how do you do this? Is it similar like that, or how are you doing this?
You can find different schools where you can find new entrepreneur and For example, in Italy, we use the Chamber of Commerce Entrepreneur Association that receive the information from a lot of people that want to start a company, or maybe they have only a single idea that and so you can find this kind of entrepreneur through this kind of this channel. And after you have to match with your channels.
Thank you.
Well, if there are not other questions, I will close with a short song. It's a bad moment because there is a pandemic world. And I want to send a song of that talk about peace and love. It is L'amour toujours, forever, love. Gigi D'Agostino played in a New Year concert in Vienna. Thank you all very much and see you next year in Melbourne. Thanks to everybody.
Complimenti. Posso fare un ciao?
Sì, sì.
You want to say hello to the...
Salutiamo tutti.
Hello. Anyone? Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Hello.
Hello from Houston.
Hi to everyone. Thank you. Thank you.